Let's begin with the dramatic developments where we're seeing in the national capital now, where Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has reached Lajpat Nagar to meet protesting traders who've been demanding the ceiling drive be stopped. Now, in fact, on Thursday, two photojournalists were also roughed up by the police for covering these protests in the national capital.
हम इसके चलते हम लोग रोड पे आ गए हैं, हम बेरोजगार हो गए हैं। एक दुकान के पीछे कम से कम 500 दुकान के जो स्टाफ हैं, जो उनके वर्कर हैं, वो सब बेरोजगार हो चुके हैं।
हमें अपनी दुकान खोलने नहीं दी गई। हम दुकान खोल के खड़े होते थे, हमें बाहर निकाल दिया गया। जबरदस्ती हमसे जो है शटर्स डाउन करवाए गए। कोई नोटिफिकेशन नहीं। मैंने कहा मेरी दुकान तुम सील करने आए हो, मुझे कोई नोटिस तो दिखाओ। बिना वारंट, बिना नोटिस, ये तो लॉ भी कहता है ना।
पकड़ के खींचा है लेडीज तक को, मतलब इतनी बुरी तरीके से खींचा गया है कि लोग देखते तो हैरान थे लोग कि ये ऐसा मतलब अन्याय किया जा रहा है जैसे हम लोग आतंकवादी हो गए या क्या हो गए। कोई
हमारी दुकानें वापसी मिले, हमारे को दुकान वापस मिली जाए, हमारी दुकानें खोली जाए। हमारे पास सारे पेपर हैं, पेपर देखे नहीं हमारे।
हम 40 साल से बैठे हैं, उससे पहले कोई दिक्कत नहीं थी, बाद में हुई है और अब इन्होंने करी है। 40 साल तक तो कुछ नहीं इन्होंने बोला हमारे को।
कितनी दुकानें बंद की गई हैं?
अभी कम से कम 400-500 दुकानें बंद कर दी गई हैं। उसके बाद गवर्नमेंट के आपके एमसीडी वाले ने, पुलिस वाले ने हमें शटर लगाने के भी पैसे लिए हुए इन्होंने लोगों ने। कन्वर्जन चार्ज हम दे रहे हैं, सब कुछ देने के बाद फिर हमारी सील हो रही है ना, हमें ना पता लग रहा है क्यों सील हो रही है।
Order of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, the monitoring committee had decided to conduct the sealing program in the Omar Colony police station area, Lajpat Nagar 4, yesterday, for which police force was provided, police assistance was provided for their protection and for maintenance of law and order. And meanwhile, during the sealing program, the protesters, the affected persons, they gathered in about thousands and they started obstructing the government work. They also started moving towards the ring road to block it. So the police had to remove them, stop them from doing so, and maintain law and order. And all the connected events, occurrences that are being looked into.
But what is the future course of action? Are you going to take some kind of a step in the forward direction so that such incidences don't occur?
Yeah, it is the job of the police to maintain law and order, and only when a situation arises as such, then only the police, takes recourse to various measures, lawful measures, including the minimum mild use of force. And it is never the intention the intention is always to maintain the law and order and to let the government program pass on smoothly.
Let's in fact go across now to my colleague Milan Sharma, who's joining me live from the national capital. Milan, we've seen the Chief Minister also go and meet the protesting traders because they have been left completely miffed by the situation. We understand there also has been a promise that Arvind Kejriwal has made to protesting traders. What is that promise and what does he plan to do?
Well, currently the ceilings that have been happening across the national capital have become a hot pot boiler for all the political parties here. In fact, after the incident where the police personnel and the traders clashed and, the police ended up thrashing a few people there who sustained injuries and also manhandled the photojournalists who were trying to cover this particular ceiling that was going on. Political leaders, Manoj Tiwari was also, visited the area, and even Ajay Makan stepped in. And at this point, we saw that the Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal also went and met the angry people in Lajpat Nagar area who have been saying that we have been paying conversion charges for so many years. The municipal corporations have done nothing. And suddenly, the Supreme Court Monitoring Committee is conducting these ceilings across the city, that is leaving them without jobs. In fact, all those people over there, they are turning jobless because one shop, employs a lot of people. And this is why Arvind Kejriwal also went onto the ground and said that the ceilings must stop and the government has done nothing for these people. And if it doesn't stop by the 31st of March, he himself has said that he will go on an indefinite fast. So these are the words coming from Delhi CM. And he's currently said that also that he plans to pass some kind of, he plans to raise this issue in the Delhi Assembly as well. And the cabinet will pass some kind of a decision which he will want the LG to agree to, because these are the people who've been living in Delhi and having shops here. And the Supreme Court also observed, Viren, how the Delhi has been expanding in an unauthorized manner. If you see each and every corner, there are unauthorized constructions everywhere. So these ceilings are taking place on the behest of the Supreme Court Monitoring Committee there. And the municipal corporations are mandated to carry them out in various regions in north, south as well as the East Municipal Corporation area. And because of these ceilings, the trader fraternity in the entire national capital is up in arms and is saying that the government has done nothing for them to stop this kind of unauthorized construction that has been going on.
Absolutely. Now, Milan, stay with me. I've got Kulvinder Kumar, who's a trader and who's joining us on the phone line. Kulvinder ji, the Chief Minister, in fact, had come across to Lajpat Nagar. काफी traders से मिले. वो कुछ आश्वासन दिया है आपको. What does he plan to do to try and help the traders of the national capital?
हम लोगों को सड़क पे लाके खड़ा कर दिया इन्होंने. कौन जिम्मेदारी लेगा? कल मोदी जी हमारे नारी शक्ति पे उधर अपनी स्पीच दे रहे थे झुंझुनू में. यहाँ नारी पे पुलिस अपनी शक्ति दिखा रही थी. छोटी छोटी बच्चियों को सड़क के ऊपर घसीट घसीट के पीटा जा रहा था. कोई हमारे पेपर नहीं देखे गए, कोई हमारा कुछ नहीं देखा गया, ना किसी की कोई सुनवाई हुई. शॉप 20 मीटर तक अलाउड है, 10 मीटर तक अलाउड है, कुछ नहीं देखा गया. पट्टी घुमाई, सील लगाई और अपना छुट्टी. उसके बाद 516-17 शॉप जो इन्होंने सील किए हैं, उसका कोई भविष्य नहीं है. एक शॉप से कम 100 आदमी जुड़ा हुआ है. सबके सब उठ के सड़क पे आ गए हैं. बताइए क्या करेंगे? सारे लोग उठ के इकट्ठे जाके पीएम हाउस के बाहर जाके सुसाइड करें या क्या करेंगे लोग?
लेकिन जो मुख्यमंत्री जो है दिल्ली के अरविंद केजरीवाल, वो आए थे आप लोगों से मिलने के लिए. उन्होंने शायद कुछ कहा था कि वो भी चाहते हैं कि इस बात में कोई सोल्यूशन हो. उनसे क्या बात हुई थी?
ये सिर्फ सर ब्लेम गेम हो रहा है, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. सब लोग उठा के एक दूसरे के ऊपर बात डाल रहे हैं और कुछ करने को कोई तैयार नहीं है. अब ये हम लोगों को ये कौन आश्वासन देगा कि हम लोगों की असेंबली को कौन चलाएगा? ये मॉनिटरिंग कमेटी चलाएगी, सुप्रीम कोर्ट चलाएगी, गवर्नमेंट चलाएगी, कांग्रेस चलाएगी, आम आदमी पार्टी चलाएगी या बीजेपी चलाएगी?
Absolutely. Kulvinder ji हमारे साथ बने रहिए. In fact, I've got Harish Khurana of the BJP who's joining me on the phone line. Mr. Khurana, what assurance can you give these people? Because they're saying you've taken away our livelihood, our shops have been shut. Now there are hundreds of people who work in these establishments who are now without a job. What is the way forward? We can't have a situation where these people just overnight have no jobs and have nowhere to go.
See, first of all, we should understand this sealing has been done not by BJP or any political party. It has been done under the instructions of Supreme Court, and Supreme Court is directly liable to, monitoring committee is directly answerable to Supreme Court, not to us, first of all. As far as BJP is concerned, BJP is fully committed to give a permanent solution to all the traders, and we are with the traders, and we totally condemn what has happened yesterday in Amar Colony. We are totally with the traders. We have totally sympathized with them. One, and we are committed, and we are giving you assurance on your channel that within few days, maybe 3-4 days, we'll give you a permanent solution, which will be permanent ever in their life to resolve this problem. We are totally committed to that.
No, Mr. Khurana, I never anywhere suggested that you are responsible for the sealing of these places. But, the fact is, the matter is that an elected government, whether the center or at the state level, or for that matter, the corporations there in the national capital, have to play some role. Because ultimately, these are the constituents that your party, the Aam Aadmi Party, the Congress Party, every party under the sun will go to say, please vote for us because we're going to talk about you. We're going to ensure that you have a livelihood at hand. And therefore, if we don't ask the elected governments what they are doing, then we would not be doing our job.
See, we should understand the basic of the problem, what is happening. Since last few years, I'm talking about since maybe 2-3 decades, I'm not blaming any Congress government or BJP government, any government has not given emphasis on the ground reality that the population is increasing and we need to develop a local shopping centers in the particular areas. So the people of Delhi has opened their shops in their own locality or alternate solution which can they open it. Now we need a permanent solution in terms of
That's true.
These shops should be where they are. They should be remain there, and also no further unauthorized construction or these shops should be open in those areas because we cannot in given circumstances we cannot make Delhi as a slum. So
Correct.
We are bringing a bill in the parliament if it's possible. We already amended the master plan. Unfortunately, Supreme Court has some reservations about the master plan. What we are amending it, we are giving them the answer on Monday about the Supreme Court. We are trying if Supreme Court can give the relief and allow us to amend the master plan. Otherwise, Parliament is going on.
Right.
We are committed to give the permanent solution in terms of bringing a bill in the parliament.
Okay, Harish Khurana, stay with me. I've got Somnath Bharti, former minister in the Aam Aadmi Party government in the state of Delhi, current MLA as well. Mr. Bharti, what is the way ahead? Because the chief minister went and met these traders. He's assuring them that he's also going to be part of their struggle to earn their livelihood once again. Because right now, 500 plus shops have been shut. They've got nowhere to go. Hundreds and hundreds of people who are employed in these establishments, not just the owners, but who rely on these, perhaps sometimes even daily wage workers who rely on these establishments to make a living.
No, I understand. In fact, it's absolutely a tragedy. And what's happening is a horror. What has happened in our colony can't be, in fact, believed upon that when there is a solution available, when BJP can very well bring an ordinance and fix the situation, why they are not doing it. And that's why Honorable Chief Minister had gone there to meet the traders. And we have been demanding since day one. We still demand. We'll keep demanding. The only way out is ordinance by the BJP to fix this situation by bringing a moratorium period of at least a year. And in the meantime, they can do consultations, they can do talks with the various stakeholders, RWA, MWA, and various other people. But this moment to stop stealing, only BJP can do it, and that too by bringing an ordinance in the parliament.
But Mr. Bharti, you have to admit this has not happened just yesterday. This has been going on for quite some time. The fact that these shops were an issue, something had to be done about it. Governments needed to step up and take some responsibility, take some action. Because I understand that. But what, in your opinion, is holding the central government back? If you're saying that an ordinance would sort of solve this problem at least to an extent, what, in your opinion, has held that back? Because we'd like to see our governments work together, whether they agree with each other or not.
No, see, the problem is such that today the mammoth misuse or abuse of master plan, whatever has happened in the various markets across Delhi, but it has already happened. Situation, you have to only make changes on the paper. Whatever wrong had to happen in Delhi had happened, and they have happened under the noses of councillors, BJP or Congress councillors and the leaders. They have made tons of money. They have made tons of money, allowing all structures coming in existence in violation of the master plan. Now, those traders who have paid these monies, they want a legitimacy. And that legitimacy can only come by allowing these amendments to go through, but that would take time. So in the meantime, the BJP must bring this ordinance if the parliament is not in session. Otherwise, can bring a law if the parliament is in session. And that's in half an hour job. Half an hour job. Everything can come to a halt. All these traders who are being today displaced and thousands of people are getting jobless, they all can get a relief immediately.
Mr. Bharti, stay with us. I've got Arvind Kejriwal, who's the General Secretary of the Confederation of All India Traders, who's joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party government, the Chief Minister, has come out there to try and listen to some of your problems. Now, these problems you'll have been talking about for quite some time. What option do you and the rest of the community have when your shops, your shutters are down today?
Well, the first and foremost option is bringing of a bill in the current session of the parliament to put moratorium on sealing. And since new master plan of 2021 to 2041 will be applicable from 2021, so its preparations must be going on right now. So keeping into consideration the experiences we had in the past and all things and realizing the repercussions, it would be better if more energy and focus is laid on drafting a master plan which is best suited for Delhi, which give legitimacy to commercialization, which has been done so far now. But no further commercialization should be allowed.
Right, but I want to ask you, Mr. Kejriwal, because you're uniquely placed to understand this and experience this. Have you got any assurance? Because there seems to be little movement as far as the central government's concerned in bringing the ordinance that you hope for, or a bill that you're hoping for, which will solve all these problems, which will put the shutters up once again and ensure that people who have been left jobless today are back at work.
See, the government, what I can say is that keeping into consideration the large-scale destabilization of trade and economy of Delhi, both Delhi government and central government should take immediate cognizance of the matter and better come out with the desired solutions so that people may not be rendered jobless. Otherwise, daily stealing is being happened, and it is destabilizing the trade to large extent, which is not good for people of Delhi.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Praveen Khandelwal there, who's the General Secretary of the CAIT. Thanks for joining us. Let me go back to Milan, who's still with us live on the broadcast. Milan, now we've heard there from the traders, we've heard from both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP government, what they plan to do. The Chief Minister has made his intentions extremely clear about what he would like to see as far as the movement on the ground is concerned. Just explain to our viewers what Arvind Kejriwal sought from the central government.
Well, certainly when the CM visited the traders in Lajpat Nagar, they were completely enraged, and the CM has gone ahead to say that currently the municipal corporations must take some action, and at this point they've also said that they plan to raise this issue in the Delhi Assembly as well and in the cabinet as well, and they are going to pass some kind of resolution, because ultimately these are citizens of Delhi who are facing problems. As you rightly pointed out, they are voters, they vote for the government in power, but we also know that the Supreme Court mandated body is the one who's conducting these sealings, but the BJP as well as the Aam Aadmi Party both have the power in their hands to go ahead and create a law, create a new master plan, and which was itself created also by the centre when the union government went to the Supreme Court to take the master plan 2021 in its current amendments after increasing the floor area rate from about 150 to 350. Which was stopped by the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court also wants that there should be a long-term solution to this particular problem, where we are looking at unauthorized construction in every part of the city, and that's why the centre also, as the political parties, political leaders have said, that need to raise this issue in the parliament, and meanwhile the Delhi government also needs to bring in some kind of a decision in the assembly, in the cabinet as well.
Absolutely. Milan, they're reporting on that big story for us from the national capital. A number of people, thousands of people, in fact, either directly or indirectly connected with all those traders in the national capital, have been rendered jobless by the situation that's unfolding there. Milan, thanks for joining us.